Bonsoir. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Icarus Androgynous, also known as Apollo, also known as Phoebe. Take your pick, I don't mind, those are my names. So today is a fun day, something I've been looking forward to for months. Back in the summertime, I was scrolling through Facebook Marketplace going, what a lovely big Monstera. Oh, I do love some Monsteras. And then I saw it, this gem of a specimen. There was this beautiful large form Monstera in Winchester, a place where I used to live in fact. And I saw it and I was like, oh, the price tag's a bit hefty, but that plant is stunning. I'm gonna love having it. So I bought it and I paid a man with a van to go and pick it up for me and bring it here. What I didn't realise was the fact that in the photos, the perspective was off a little bit. I saw this guy come out of the van, two guys holding this plant that was as big as a tree. Now we know Monstera get large. He chunky. I was going to put him in my room or the spare bedroom, but he was so big that I had to put him in the kitchen where there's actually a little bit more light. But the intention always was to split him up. Right now, my Monstera, whose name is Robert Plant, is two-stemmed, meaning I can get two sections from him. And he's really root bound, he desperately needs to be separated out. And I just didn't want to do it because the winter was coming and it was going to be cold and whatnot. And yes, there is still snow outside, but I really want to sort out the roots of Robert, and my sleeves are not done up. I'm a professional. So I'm going to go and try and sort him out today. Let's see how this goes. It might be very bad. The current plan is to see how much I can separate the root structure out. I want to be able to give at least one stem breathing space to actually grow. The other stem, what I might do is I might just chop it and propagate from it, and that way I'll have a smaller specimen to deal with rather than a massive two-stemmed monstrosity. Anywho, let's get on with that, but first, although this is a beautiful outfit that I'm very proud of myself for actually putting together, it is not exactly work appropriate, so let's get into some work clothes. Right, work clothes are on. Can I stretch you the leg real far? This shirt is actually one of mine. My little drawing, Icarus Androgynous. You can find it at my merch shop, link description below. If you like some Monstera, I also have some drawings of Melanochrysum and some Queenapherium, Wackororium. I struggle with that word. Anywho, yes, check out the link because, well, it just makes me happy really. Anyway, let's get downstairs to the main monster.
So it's actually the next day. I got a bit distracted, as you can see by the different clothing, but here is my Monstera, and please ignore me, I was feeling very excited and a little bit high on E-numbers. First, I'm just taking all the aerial roots out of the pot, and then I'm actually going to push the plant pot off with my feet. It wouldn't go off any other way. Enjoy.
Hello darlings. Okay, that's a lot of roots. I thought I would take a break, have some tea, and just show you how far I've gotten. As you can see, I've managed to basically sort out the aerial roots onto the chair, and as we move down the stems, we get into the main body of roots. And yes, there is a lot. Interestingly, the roots at the top are more dead than the roots at the bottom. This is some nice healthy root, but alas, the top is a bit dead, but that's okay because honestly, there's a lot of roots here. It will be fine. Little bit of information, the top was very easy to get rid of because the majority of the soil up top was dead, dry, deceased. It just fell off the roots. As we get down into the more established bottom of the roots, we get into soil which is a bit more new,
and yeah, this is getting a bit rougher to actually untangle, so I'm gonna have to go slow, but so far it's going really well, and I can't wait to split Robert up into 2 Robertlings and have 2 baby Roberts. It's gonna be great.
Okay, I've now decided, based on what the roots look like, to cut one stem. This is one of my original ideas, which was to cut one stem and leave the other one within the root ball. What's happening is that the root ball at the bottom is so root bound together that I'm worried I'm losing more roots on each side than I'm worried about losing roots on one side. And because this is a big plant, it needs a big root structure. So I'm going to cut the small stem off this and maybe get some nodes propagating and plop that into the pot. And this one, I'm gonna, from the cut node, try and cut out what roots are left, leaving the rest of the roots to go back into a pot and hopefully have a very good, nice life. This is the stem we're gonna cut. I'm probably gonna cut right here, right at the bottom, and see if I can work it up from there. That is big chunky root. My Osmo died, so I'm having to do this on my phone, so that's why the quality just changed. There's one last root which is not going to get undone anytime soon, so I'm going to chop it, which is sad, but alas, that is where we are at. Okay. One cutting. Big ass, real big curtain. Do you want to see the big curtain? Look. How beautiful. This is going to be such fun. Now what do I do? Hello folks, it's actually a few days from when I repotted Robert. I was exhausted by the time I finished. I basically went to bed for 2 days. Now I'm actually going to show you where Robert 2.0 is, and the Robert that is now in my room is now called Attis. Look him up, he is of Anatolian origin, early archaic Greek. He's a fun old story, very good Catullus poem, number 63. God, okay, I'm actually a classicist and an archaeologist, so that's why I have this random information. Anyway, let's look at Robert. Ha ha ha! Yes, this is the end of the video, my friends. This has been a really fun project to do. It definitely was a little bit more nerve-wracking than I thought it was going to be, but it worked out well and I think my baby's fine. I'll do another check-in maybe in a few months' time just to show you how both plants are getting on post-snip. And yes, please do, if you like my videos, I kind of am focusing on vintage fashion, plants and makeup and sewing in the upcoming months. Please do come along to see what I do next, and please leave a comment in the description below if you have any questions or just want to say hi. I really love talking to people and I desperately want some more friends in this kind of community, so I'd love to hear from you. We can be pen pals. Anyway, you guys have a fantastic afternoon. I'm going to do something and I'm not entirely sure what yet, but maybe bake. We shall see. Anyway, you have a great day and I shall see you in the next one. Bye bye.